Want to know all there is to do at Smith Mountain Lake?
Stay tuned to find out. Hey there, it's Hal Cone.
And Chris Cone with Cone Realty Group.
If this happens to be your first time to our channel and you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure you do yourself a favor and do that, as well as that bell icon, so you're notified each and every time we release a new video about living, working, and playing in the amazing Roanoke Valley and Smith Mountain Lake.
That's right, and if you're interested in moving to or within Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, Smith Mountain Lake, please give us a call. We'd love to help you and answer any questions you may have.
Hey, and welcome to Smith Mountain Lake today.
Wow, we are so excited. It's Memorial Day, and people are really soaking in the holiday rays. It's a beautiful day here. We are seeing lots of boating activities, and perfect day to be out on the lake.
Yeah, and for those of you who don't know, within the Roanoke Valley, Smith Mountain Lake's our largest lake. So if you are one who loves mountains, but you also love water sports and recreation on the water, then this is gonna be the lake for you, Smith Mountain Lake here. And we just saw a huge, not a huge pontoon boat, but a huge number of people, like 15 on a pontoon boat, going out for the day just to hang out and chill out here on the water today while we work.
I know. Yeah, we look a little silly in our bow tie and business attire while everybody else is walking around in their swimsuits and swimsuit covers and shorts and tank tops. But this is lake living and people love it. So we are really excited today to tell you all about the things you can do at Smith Mountain Lake.
Yeah, and we're gonna tell them where we are today?
Yeah, why not?
So we're coming to you live right now. We're at Bridgewater Marina and Plaza here. You've got some restaurants and that type of thing. This is definitely a hub for entertainment and getting on the lake. It's like, we're like, oh, what are all these people doing out here? But it's like, they just kept coming into the parking lot because they were coming to get their boats, their jet skis, their Sea-Doos and all that stuff, and getting all their attire that they needed as well if they didn't happen to bring it to the lake this weekend.
Yeah, so lots and lots of shops here that you'll need, whether it's equipment for boating and water sports, or if they had a great little cafe and coffee shop. So that was perfect. There's a grill and bar. I mean, just imagine overlooking the water, having a cocktail at sunset. I bet it's just beautiful. I know it's beautiful because I've done it.
Yes.
And then all these boat slips here in the background and just lots to do. The putt-putt. You really like the putt-putt too.
Harbor Town putt-putt up there. And it's actually, so the putt-putt golf area is actually on decks over the boat slips underneath. So it's really great utilization of the space. So it's like you got that up top, and you got places to put the boats underneath. So really, really smart engineering there to make sure they maximize their space here on the lake. Yeah,
and just the boardwalk itself is a lot of fun. Lots of green space and trees, and there's a rock climbing wall. But that's just one area in Smith Mountain Lake. So let us take you on a quick overview of what all Smith Mountain Lake has to offer.
All right, so we're gonna start off talking about the thing that you're gonna think about most whenever it comes to the water here at Smith Mountain Lake, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about a 20,000 acre lake with 500 miles of shoreline. So there is plenty of space to just have a blast out on the water, and there's lots of water activities. We're gonna go through some of those now.
Yeah, we're gonna do high level today, and we promise at another time we're gonna dig even deeper into these for you.
Yes, yeah, because there's so much to talk about. I mean, it would be like covering all of Roanoke in one video. So we're just gonna do a quick overview and stay tuned for more in-depth videos. But water activities, we're talking about power boating here, canoeing. We have a client that is really big into sailing. This lake is perfect for sailing.
Woohoo!
Yeah, and they're beautiful in the air.
Sailing, take me away.
All right.
Oh, okay, I'm not supposed to sing.
Yeah, no. Parasailing, also swimming, great lake for swimming. I grew up swimming here, and water skiing. I don't think you knew that.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, there's swimming. Fishing is fantastic. We'll touch on that a little bit later. Water skiing, like I said, that's so much fun. Wakeboarding, paddle boarding. This is where I learned to stand up paddleboard and kayak too.
Yeah, and they've got nighttime or at least light up wakeboarding as well. So that's a cool opportunity. And no, that's wake surfing.
Oh, wake surfing.
Yes.
Okay.
I have to correct myself on that one.
There you go. We should try that. I've never even seen that, so I'd be interested in seeing that.
It's cool.
So we also have jet skiing. You're gonna see a jet ski come by in just a second. And there's actually there's 6 free boat launching sites. So you don't have to have like a membership anywhere. You can actually go to public places, launch your boat. And those, I bet, are pretty busy today too. With
I can imagine they are,
beautiful.
yes.
Yeah. So let's talk about if you don't have a boat, like we don't have a boat, but we would love to enjoy the festivities and the beautiful water today.
Oops.
You can actually do boat rentals.
Boat rental!
Yeah.
All right, that's a great business opportunity down here.
And my style would be a pontoon boat.
Yes, it would, yes. And mine would be like, let's go as fast as we can to get to where we are going and just kind of chill probably.
That's right.
Or do some skiing and wakeboarding.
You know, and one of my friends rented a boat last summer for a bunch of their friends. They hung out with the kids. It was a family event, and the pontoon boat had a big slide on the back.
Oh,
that was
fun.
I know, that sounds like fun. So you can also rent ski boats, PWCs, powered fishing boats, runabouts, and houseboats. Yeah, and then let's talk about some other things. You know, we're talking about water activities, but you can actually enjoy this view and this scene and water activities right from your own dock. If you can see in the background, there's actually houses all along this Smith Mountain Lake, and they're beautiful. They range in price and size and proximity to the water. So we'll have another video on that, won't we?
Of course, we got to touch on a little bit of real estate for y'all.
Yeah. So another activity you can do in the water is cruising and sailing. Remember I talked about sailing is very popular, especially near the dam. And there's a Smith Mountain Lake sailing school. There's Visa as well. Love that boat going by. They're having so much fun. Another thing you can do is cruise on the Virginia Dare, and that is April through December. It's a 19th century paddle wheeler, so that would be so romantic.
Yeah, and they do dinner cruises, right?
They do. They do different themes, different opportunities to get out on the lake and just cruise around. It's a 2-hour cruise, and they cover about 10 miles.
All right, so if you look right over here, you know, we were talking about real estate a little bit earlier. If you don't want a house on the lake, you can actually buy a condo on the lake right here at Bridgewater.
Great opportunity, and I would love just to sit out on the patio and balcony and just watch all the activity going by.
Yeah.
And walk over to the amenities. Perfect.
Yeah, because as you can see, you definitely got people coming down here this morning, heading to their boats, getting ready to go out for a day on the lake.
I'm seeing so many dogs too. Yep. Yeah, so let's talk about those sporting events that you can do. So some sporting around Smith Mountain Lake area. Probably one of the most popular things is fishing, right?
Absolutely, yeah. We were running the stats on this, and it actually Bassmaster has this rated as one of the top bass fishing lakes in the whole United States, which is pretty amazing. And you can get largemouth, smallmouth, striped bass. You can get catfish. You've got
walleyes.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is. If you know what that
Muskies.
is, please post a picture of the walleyes. But it was really neat just to see, even right off the docks here, you've got a lot of fish just coming up and the children feeding the fish, but lots of fishing opportunities around the lake for sure.
Yeah, and then if you're not into fishing, but you want to do something besides a water sport activity, you can go golfing.
Oh wow, yeah, this is home to a lot of beautiful public and private golf courses. So you were talking about Mariners Landing, Waterfront Country Club, Willow Creek Country Club.
Water's Edge.
Yeah, you talked about Water's Edge, and also Copper Cove Golf Club. So all of these just have their own specialty, but what you can find on each one of them are gorgeous greens and beautiful views. Wouldn't you agree?
I would agree wholeheartedly. I mean, you can't beat playing golf in the Blue Ridge Mountains, to be honest with you. I mean, every course that I've been to around here, whether it's the Smith Mountain Lake or the Roanoke Valley, has great views. You just kind of sit there and you're kind of in awe. You're like, man, we live in such a beautiful area of the country.
So yeah, whether you're just playing out there, playing for fun, or you're really into golf and you're well versed in golf, go ahead and get out there. There's something for everybody out there, and you've got the best of both worlds, right? You've got the mountain views and you have the lake adventure here too. Continuing on the theme of sporting is also health and fitness, because you've got to stay in shape to be able to do these sports, right?
That's right. If you want to be on the water, you want to play golf, you got to make sure you take care of yourself as well. So you've got a couple of options here. You've actually got a Carilion Wellness Center at Westlake. And then you've also got the YMCA in Franklin County. So you're gonna have options there to make sure that if you're not doing sports as far as like swimming
or fishing, golfing.
Yeah, if you're not doing those things, then you can hit the gym if it's too hot. You can get that cardio in or whatever strength training you need to do. So you're gonna be the best version of yourself out here on the lake.
Yeah, and a perfect activity for when it's raining on the lake, or also it's wintertime, maybe off season. You can do things like racquetball, basketball, children's programs. Of course, there's classes you can take. And then the Carillion Wellness Center at Westlake, they have a swimming pool, therapy pool, so you can kind of get ready for the summer fun in the lake.
All right, so we're at one of the favorite spots for me in the video. We get to talk about food.
I knew it.
So we got a restaurant behind us right here. This is Mango's right here in front of us. We're still at Bridgewater Plaza. So you've got Mango's here, you've got Moosey's here, you've got the Smith Mountain Lake Coffee House.
Yes.
Got Mexico Viejo. So I mean, I'm just saying that, and I'm like, I got 4 restaurants. I mean, can I just eat for like the next 4 hours?
We could. That's one thing. You know, the lake is a draw in and of itself, but there's lots to do, lots of activities, other things you can do with family or single, you know, any stage of your life really.
Yeah.
To do that when you're not on the lake. So yeah, restaurants. There's 24 sit-down restaurants around the lake area. As you can imagine, lots of ice cream places, including Homestead Creamery.
Homestead Creamery, whoop whoop.
Oh, we
so
love that
handmade here, right here in Southwest Virginia.
Yes.
So they actually will deliver to your house as well. So you can get ice cream, milk, eggs from Homestead Creamery, just like the good old milkman back in the of yesteryear.
Yes, yesteryear. I like that. So there's amusement centers like Blackwater Junction, Hot Shots, that's more of a family entertainment center, and also Harbortown Miniature Golf Course. So lots of miniature golf here.
Yeah,
that would be fun.
Which we talked about. That's over the boat slips here at Bridgewater.
Yes, and there's another one too. There's another mini golf course that I played at. That was a lot of fun. Another thing, like if you're into wineries or distilleries, there are certainly those here for you as well. Franklin County Distilleries is here. Also Brooks Mill Winery and Hickory Hill Winery, and you just remembered one too.
Romulus Ridge, baby.
Yeah, that was really nice when we went there. I like that a lot.
And most of those have activities on the weekends, like Friday, Saturday. You want to check their event calendar, but it's gonna be a place you can hang out. You decide you need a break from the water for a day.
Yeah, and remember, you can stay here for a weekend, for a week, or year round. There's lots of residential opportunities and house buying opportunities, Airbnb rentals, so check that out. But some of the other things, we talked about restaurants, there's movies in case of a rainy day. Perfect, go to the movies at Westlake Cinema. And then lots of other things surrounding here. There's the Smith Mountain Lake Dam Visitor Center, so you can learn about the history, which I'm all about, with the lake, and they have a lot of exhibits to talk about. Blue Ridge Parkway. Amazing 470-mile long stretch of parkway. You can drive, leisurely stroll, lots of motorcycles, and I shouldn't say lots. This is a favorite for motorcycles, and my parents took their honeymoon on the Blue Ridge Parkway, just cruising through. We have a whole video on that, right?
We do. Things to do on the Blue Ridge Parkway.
Absolutely. There's lots of places to get off and do it, like
hike, picnic,
take photographs,
take some magnificent vistas in, as far as those views, of course, we always talk about.
Yeah, and bicycling. You can bicycle the Blue Ridge Parkway. Booker T. Washington National Monument. Amazing place you have to check out. There's a farm there. There's also some hiking trails there. And then, of course, National D-Day Memorial. That is in Bedford. Gorgeous, gorgeous tribute to those that lost their life on D-Day. And that is just a beautiful memorial. It's chosen in Bedford because they lost more men per capita than any other place in the U.S. So,
interesting.
I know. But beautiful facility. We highly recommend you check out those things. So see, there's lots to do here, not just on the water. All right, so I'm not going to even ask what you want to do now for things to do. I know I want to play putt-putt. What do you want to do?
Eat, baby, eat. Take me to the restaurant. Let me get some food, get energized, and we'll bring you guys some more value here, talking about Roanoke and Salem and Smith Mountain Lake.